Hi there, it's Aaron from Holcroft Nissan in Stoke-on-Trent, and today we have got this Vauxhall Mokka E that has just come through our handpick department. And our handpick range is essentially where we take the best part exchanges throughout the entire group and bring it directly to the market rather than putting it through another retailer to put a margin across it. We give it you at the best possible price and value. Now this car is fully electric, it is the Mokka E, it's a 50 kilowatt battery, and what we'd anticipate is if we're getting around 3 to 3.5 miles per kilowatt, we're going to be getting north of 150 miles per charge on this vehicle. Now this is finished in the red, but what I quite like about this car is actually it's got the two-tone sort of paint. So we've got the black roof, we've got the diamond cut black alloys, which are all in fantastic condition, and it offsets it quite nice. We've got the little red tints on here, and these have got nice thick 18-inch alloys, which give it a huge tyre profile around the outside, so it's going to absorb those bumps and it's going to absorb all the potholes that we're used to. But from the front, the black continues. I quite like this new design actually, it's quite aggressive, it gives it a nice stance on the road. And as you can see, you get the full indicator LED lights here, which are also your LED daytime running lights too. Front parking sensors as well as the rear parking sensors. So from the front it is a very nice, very pretty looking car. I'm very impressed. I want to go and check out the inside and see what it's like in there. When we get in, we are greeted with the red sort of infotainment system sort of dials around here, which is actually a metallic red. It looks really quite nice. We've got the red sort of sections in the seat, which sets it off with the black, with the grey, and also this carbon fibre effect. So in terms of a nice space and area to be, it's really quite nice. So let me get myself in position. We've got height adjustable seats, the backrest is adjustable manually too, and just down here we've got the start stop button. So as we put that in, let's just double check if we got both rake and insert. Yes we do, which is nice. So down here we've got the automatic handbrake, and then we've got a little dial that we can move around for reverse. That brings on the reversing camera and the rear sensors, and then we can just press the button to go back into park. We can change to different drive modes. So we've got normal, sport and eco. And just down here we've got a few more options. So we've got the lane keep assist, so we can turn that on with the cruise control, and we've got the lane departure warning too. Just at here, which is a nice feature if you've got little children, you can just press this button and it locks the rear doors, which is great. We do have air conditioning as standard, and then both the passenger and driver have got a heated seat. As we move on to the infotainment system, we do have satellite navigation, which is great, and we also have digital radio and Bluetooth connectivity too. We've got all the connected apps that we can use. We've got Apple CarPlay, we've got Android Auto, which is fantastic. We've also got a little sort of section where we can choose, like making sure the traction control's on, the blind spot monitoring. We can operate all of those through here. We have got a digital cockpit which looks quite well with a digital speedo and traffic sign recognition just underneath, and we can see here that we've got 57 miles with 42% of the battery remaining. Now obviously this car hasn't done those many miles, so it's going to be needed to go through and basically be used so we can get an accurate idea of what miles per kilowatt that it's getting. But in terms of a vehicle, it is absolutely, well, it's immaculate. It has been kept really well. There's no dents, scratches that we can see. There's no bad smells. It is really nice. But one of the things with the Mokka is I want to check out that rear space, because it is essentially Duke size, so we'll have a look. Getting into the rear, we have got plenty of room. Now this seat was quite far back. It's not touching my knees. I have got plenty of space and plenty of headroom too, considering that this has got that sort of decelerating roof line. It is actually quite roomy. I'm genuinely quite surprised, and I'll be honest, you would think that no one has ever actually sat in here. And in terms of children, you've got some nice little amenities. You've got ISOFIX in the rear seats and also USB on both sides for keeping those iPads, those phones all charged up, so keeping them nice and entertained. But in terms of condition, it is absolutely lovely in here. The boot is always a contestant on these because they are aimed to be a small family car. Now, just to catch you out, the actual handle for the boot isn't under here. That helps you lift it, but there's a button which releases it just there, and it's also on the key too. So when you get in, plenty of boot room. We've got a Type 2 cable. We've got nice parcel shelf, nice lighting in there too. It is quite a decent space, enough for a buggy, pushchair, whatever you may need. And Also, what I quite like about the new Vauxhall range is they've got this black sort of accent all the way around. It really sets it off. And this one is, you can tell it's got that little bit more with having the roof. It's also got the black accents just down here too. So it's a really nice, well put together car, this. If you think that this is the car for you, then please don't hesitate to get in touch with one of our amazing members of staff. The used car team has recently been awarded both the Auto Trader and Car Gurus Awards for Customer Service of 2022. So please feel free to get in touch on 01782 20 40 40. You can also reserve the vehicle online with just a £99 deposit, which is fully refundable should you change your mind for any reason.